This maps a 4-day sweep of 36 million internet subdomains. Filter that data for severe security flaws, and the noise falls away, leaving exactly 1,522 critical vulnerabilities. Every pulsing node is a live, catastrophic data leak happening right now. Inside this cluster, an obscured supply chain vulnerability exposes the internal architecture of one of the largest payment networks on Earth. Another point reveals misconfigured cloud storage, leaving highly sensitive identity documents, like passports and driver's licenses, completely open to the public internet. Across thousands of public GitHub repositories, active AI API keys and live database credentials are spilling out faster than the site owners can rotate them. Finding 1,500 critical flaws in a single 96-hour window suggests this isn't just a string of isolated accidents. It's a symptom of a systemic change in how software is being assembled and pushed to the web. We are living through the vibe coding renaissance. Using AI coding assistants, solo founders and designers with no formal engineering background can now prototype and deploy entire applications over a single weekend. This diagram illustrates the structural blind spot. AI assistants prioritize functionality, routinely hard-coding sensitive production keys directly into environment files, and the code entirely skips any traditional security review. An indie developer can launch a SaaS in 48 hours, but if they accidentally commit a live AWS key to a public repo on Saturday night, they can wake up Sunday to a $14,000 cloud bill from automated crypto mining bots. While AI allows anyone to build complex software, it also grants them the ability to create enterprise-ending vulnerabilities. Traditional cybersecurity tools assume you have a 5-person engineering team, a $20,000 budget, and a dedicated officer to read the reports. If you're an indie hacker working at midnight, those tools are useless. That gap is why a 20-year security engineer built Lictor-Ai. It's a free, open-source scanner designed to audit code written by AI assistants, catching the exact flaws the AI overlooked. Lictor doesn't operate like a standard static scanner. This model maps its internal architecture. A central orchestrator reads your project and hands the work out to 11 specialized agents. 3 do the heavy lifting. Hawk hunts for bug patterns AI leaves behind. Bee drafts the precise code fix. Finally, Lyrebird translates the data into plain English. Instead of paying a corporate security team to write a 40-page compliance manual, you get an instant security crew that lives inside your terminal. When you scan 36 million subdomains, the immediate problem isn't finding errors, it's surviving the noise. How do you isolate a world-breaking vulnerability from a mountain of false alarms? This funnel maps Lictor's filtering. To ensure findings are actionable, the system rejects 99% of incoming alerts. Zooming into the middle filter, the system identified and discarded over 1,000 deceptive heap dump alerts, classifying them as harmless artifacts. This strict verification allowed the researcher to take action on the true positives. Following the 4-day sweep, they executed over 300 coordinated, ethical vulnerability disclosures, alerting the affected companies without ever publishing customer names or asking for a ransom. Handling the internet's deepest structural flaws requires a commitment to ethical transparency. When vulnerabilities are this severe, trust matters more than profit. When you're faced with overwhelming systemic failure, you can either look away entirely, or you can build a tool to stop the bleeding. Which brings up the obvious question about Lictor. If the tool is this capable, why release it completely for free under an open-source Apache 2.0 license?
Because the threat landscape is completely asymmetric. If a tool like this remained closed source and expensive, only malicious actors would have the resources to scan the internet at scale. The solo developers building the future would remain blind to their own flaws. So if you are using AI to build your next project, go to their GitHub and star the repository. Run the local pre-commit hook. It takes 1 line of code to catch that exposed Stripe key before it ever leaves your laptop. Shipping code as fast as you can think is a new reality in development, and it isn't going away. But the only way to survive it is to build an architecture of verifiable trust. Vibe code freely, just don't ship your keys with it.